Okay, so today I'm going to be watching Wizzrobe vs n0ne in Losers Round 1 of EVO 2016. So I'm just going to get started. So, yeah.
Dream hack or, whatever.
Hype himself up.
Hype himself up, feel
Remember
himself.
who he is. Hype himself up a little.
Wizzy does a ledge hop nair, which n0ne punishes by jabbing his landing. So Wizzy holds down to CC grab.
Himself up, feel
Remember
himself.
who he is.
Remind himself that he's
What got him
Wizzrobe.
here?
Oh man.
Oh, he just went in for it.
And he needed to remind us all for a little bit there.
Yeah. In the first 10 seconds that, hey, I'm that guy. Remember? You've seen me before? Interesting in this is that these guys are probably on the polar opposites of the Falcon spectrum as far as gameplay is concerned. You can see right now what Wizzrobe's all about.
Wizzy reacts to n0ne. Reacts to n0ne DIing in the corner and sets up a turn around. He sets up a turnaround bear on tech in place and tech roll left, where he would still be able to dash, jump cancel, grab, tech roll into stage, which he does.
Optimizing the punish game. Ooh, although tries to go for the regrab and is able to let n0ne escape.
Wizzrobe jabs after a nair in place to catch n0ne jumping at him. So he jabs to catch n0ne out of the air. He tries to jab grab using his frame advantage, as Falcon's options upon landing are limited. However, n0ne double jumps before he lands and gets a falling aerial on Wizzy.
Out of the tech chase.
Man,
Oh, it just jabs him in a grab.
you're seeing Wizzrobe's style and how good it is in a matchup like this.
Yeah. Not letting him just fade to ledge for free either. Dip down, put out that up air. Nothing's free.
n0ne throws Wizzy to side platform, so Wizzy tech rolls into stage and ASDIs down the up air, which gets him back for free. This would get beaten by double jump stomps on reaction.
Great TI down. Throws up the defensive up air after he gets off the platform as well. n0ne not able to get any follow-ups off that up throw.
n0ne in his style, though, you gotta remember, yes, he's down. He was down 4 stocks to 2, and now it's 3 stocks to 2. the way his style works is very explosive.
I feel like there are few players who are as momentum based as n0ne is.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about melee being.
Wizzy gets a nair and notices he will not combo to grab. He tries to set up a knee on a spot dodge as a read. However, Falcon is very unlikely to go for a spot dodge in that situation, as Falcon's spot dodge is bad. So perhaps he could set up those knees on tech rolls in that matchup.
Momentum-based game. But when this man feels himself, it is incredible what
Right.
he can do.
So, and we just gotta be constant, cognizant of that. He can't give him any space.
Right. n0ne just trying to establish himself. A poorly spaced nair gets shield grabbed.
Oh, the up air misses.
Okay, yeah, he tried to get that laid up here to cover tech in place. Just didn't quite get it in time, and wow! A miss on the knee.
Yeah, uncharacteristic from Wizzrobe. Usually known as one of the best.
So Wizzrobe, n0ne was forced to recover low, so Wizzrobe could have done anything, so he goes for the weak knee. He could have just like F tilted, up tilted,
in the
but
world.
I guess the weak knee was
just saw right there. Very
fine.
classic Wizzrobe edge guard. Just dips down with the knee and then reacts.
That was interesting. So Wizzy gets up thrown again to side platform by n0ne. So Wizzy tech rolls away to ledge. Tech rolls away and ASDIs down the up air so that he'd slide off. He then fast falls to get to ledge for free.
To the fade on the up B.
I love the crouch cancel on that up air. It's limiting the follow from n0ne. See if he can get the tech chase.
Oh,
How good is he?
Wizzrobe's tech chases are absolutely on point right now. n0ne just taking in place every time, too, by the way.
And
he misses the dip. Oh, he grabbed him off that? Oh,
yeah.
Goes for the drop zone.
That should be it.
Yeah. And just grabbing ledge. Okay, the slight mistake from Wizzrobe, that could end up being a huge error, by the way. n0ne. If he can just get a hit.
Wizzy gets in front of n0ne's missed tech, but notices he does not have time to crouch cancel the get up attack, so instead opts to spot dodge it, likely as a read.
A beautiful defense from Wizzrobe. Oh, I love it. Empty hop. Oh, I love it. Empty hop.
Okay, so n0ne attempts to knee Wizzy's tech in place and use his frame advantage on Wizzy's tech roll to nair past him. Wizzy attempts to beat this by using a retreating back air, but misspaces himself. So n0ne gets the nair and then converts off of that. Well, he doesn't convert off of that.
Nothing
But
out of it though.
Oh, that's
Oh, the Miss Gentleman. Oh, n0ne?
Who is this
n0ne?
situation? Is that good for
He
n0ne?
can't grab ledge. He
Oh.
can, the air dodge. I didn't think he was high enough. Oh, and the downward angled forward tilt. Little late on the knee. I cannot believe Wizzrobe's now missed 2 potential game-ending edge guards. Oh, and n0ne again with the
Another
up
up air.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 50-50.
okay, so Wizzy adapts to n0ne using hack stash, double jump, wavelands to get around his back air walls by waiting and doing what appeared to be an instant double jump back air.
Oh, and n0ne again with the
Another
up
up air.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 50.
Full hop back air. And using a full hop back air.
50-50 at this point. Oh, but he attacks the up air from the ledge. The crowd coming alive.
Maybe he's just got to make his combo game a little bit more horizontal, kind of like what Wizzrobe's doing.
Right. You wanna go for the down air or down throw, I should say.
Oh, he
just
right off the bat.
kicks
This
him in
could
the
be early.
Face.
Okay, so Wizzy F throws n0ne off stage and n0ne DIs incorrectly. Wizzy uses up tilt afterwards, potentially trying to catch n0ne using instant up air shenanigans.
One more time. That is a fast first stock for Wizzrobe.
That's efficiency. That could have actually been a lot harder if you just turned around to the back here like many other players would have done.
Right?
That wouldn't have sent n0ne that far off. And limited the distance that his up B could do in terms of mix-ups.
And this second game starting off much the same as the first one did. Oh, n0ne just barely missed timing that.
Nice slide off.
Wizzy uses a ledge hop nair, but fades back on it to make it safe from the whiff punishes that people like to set up on full drift forward ledge hop nairs. which I should note, Wizzy uses ledge hop, fade back, nair, so like to roll slash raptor boost as it pulls Falcon back in the first in the first few frames. And roll, because obviously it makes you it can get you out of situations where they're likely to whiff punish, and the fade back's also good, obviously, to avoid whiff punishes on the full range forward. So I just need I need to work on utilizing these mix-ups like Wizzy does.
Again, slide off tech, man.
Yeah.
Falcon's weight is just so good for that. These up
Again?
airs. These up airs.
Oh, okay. Finally, I think Wizzrobe is gonna have to start respecting.
He's gonna have
up
to
airs.
adjust.
Yeah. Okay, that time he waits. That's the 50-50 right there. He either runs off for it. It's gonna be, you know, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna go down? Am I not? You.
n0ne gets a nair on the back of Wizzy's shield, so it looks like Wizzy tries to wave dash out of shield but gets jabbed, so he CCs and grabs n0ne, which is very safe for that situation.
You have to swing.
Reactions.
So good.
Young man reactions.
Yeah.
The golden child.
Okay. Was unable to cover that buffered roll from n0ne.
Ooh. Down smash
Transformation.
Yeah, I'm sure he meant to stomp.
Yeah. There we go from n0ne. Oh, a little late.
That was interesting from n0ne. So, I know I'm meant to be analyzing Wizzrobe, but n0ne aerials Wizzy on side platform, and CCs upon upon landing, expecting Wizzy to shield drop up air, which he does, so he can CC grab. That was interesting. You could have probably shielded too, but obviously if Wizzrobe got a low up air on his shield, then that would be good for Wizzrobe, while with CC it's always advantageous for n0ne.
Try to get the chest hit box. There we go. Cover second place.
That's the power of reads. You just go for the knee right there, and guess what? Your stock's gone.
Yeah. Peace out. 2 stocks apiece. n0ne struggling a little bit so far, but he is not out of it yet.
Oh man.
That was interesting by Wizzrobe. So Wizzy sees that n0ne is trying to foxtrot tech chase on reaction. So he times a roll away when n0ne would dash back to make the tech chase pretty impossible. And this is something S2J used to do, and he's fixed it recently, and he started using dash wave dash because it's objectively better. As I say that, Wizzrobe goes for a foxtrot tech chase.
Oh, and this time, Wizzrobe ends the reaction tech chases early.
When weak knee would send n0ne. Okay, so when n0ne is recovering low with up B, Wizzy will often throw out weak knee at high percent, then up B back to ledge. If n0ne is sent too far away, Wizzy edge hogs him, and if n0ne recovers on stage afterwards, Wizzy can ledge hop stomp. So that's definitely interesting.
Goes down with the soft.
I'd normally just like forward tilt or up tilt, but which I don't see a problem with, but maybe this is better or maybe not, I'm not sure.
n0ne is on his tournament stock.
This could be it for n0ne.
Gets the hit.
So again, n0ne's going for that option coverage. The up air that just covers everything, but it's not actually that good. So I'll cover this now. But I'm just gonna think for a second. Okay, so okay, so Wizzy recognizes that n0ne likes to go for up airs beneath side plats as a tech chase, so he simply tech rolls in and ASDIs down the back hit of up air to get back for free. To beat this, n0ne could set up the tech chase where he up airs tech in place on reaction and double jump stomps tech rolls on reaction. So yeah.
Oh, and again, no up air on the side platforms have worked at all.
At all.
Wizzrobe always ready with the DI down.
Crouch cancel to get an attack. Taking a page out of Wizzrobe's book. He didn't get the edge guard.
Nice.
Alright.
Wizzrobe.
n0ne still in it.
Brings it to the last stock.
Alive. Goes to the other side of the stage. Passes through the back air.
Oh, what happens here?
More damage. Does it fast.
I'm wondering about this Nair situation that Wizzrobe gets caught in by n0ne.
Passes through.
Okay. n0ne sets up what appears to be an overshot Nair, but drifts back at the last second, which makes it difficult for Wizzrobe to whiff punish. Exceptionally difficult, actually, and Wizzy could consider just setting up the frame advantage he has with a n0ne. To limit n0ne's options after the n0ne, after n0ne's n0ne. So he could do that, but then also he could also whiff punish. But as I was saying, that's incredibly difficult in this situation. So yeah, I think that's what I have to say about that.
The back air.
Oh, what happens here?
More damage. Doesn't fastballs neutralize. I could have clipped him. Oh, Wizzrobe's got his momentum.
He's got the grab.
The
He's
reaction.
got the grab.
The reactions.
One more.
Wizzy reacts to bad DI at the ledge and goes for a drop zone knee. This is a pure reaction and doesn't need to be done as a read. Drop zone knees and up airs do not need to be done as reads, despite some people believing so.
Oh!
And n0ne.
Okay, so that's the end of the set. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next analysis, hopefully tomorrow. But I've got an exam to a mock exam to revise for, so maybe not.